my lovely fans. Sorry I haven't been around in a while, but I'm back with another video. Today, do something a little bit special. Since I have a little bit of time before work, and I've gotten out of class at like 2:50. I got home like 3. God damn it. Anyway, today, there's going to be a reason for why I have all these cards sprawled up on my bed like this. Because I'm going to show you my real life deck list. And we're going to start off with this first row over here. Good Christ. I really hope my bed does not break right now. This is already messed up as is. Move this over here. Ooh, my finger is in a shot, damn it. Okay, anyway. First card. Oh shit. This is all organized, so there we go. First card, Archbrave Dragon. And what it does, if this card is special summoned from the graveyard, you can banish as many face-up spells and trap cards as your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, this card gains 200 attack and defense for each card banished. Once per turn during the standby phase, it doesn't matter whose turn it is. If this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there last turn, you can target one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in your graveyard, except for Archbrave Dragon, which is freaking stupid, and special summon it. And I guess stuff to keep stuff from being broken and on the ban list, because fuck the ban list. Next, Dragon Knight of Creation. Okay, take a look at it. It says this card is leveled by 4 during your opponent's turn only. That's also really dumb. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can send one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can send one card from your hand, so basically discard it, to the graveyard. Then target one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in your graveyard. Send this card to the graveyard. If you do special summon that monster, you only use this effect of Dragon Knight Creation once per turn. No shit. Because you're basically tributing it. Oh, fuck. Next, hand destruction, pretty simple. Discard 2 to draw 2, and that's for both players. Dragon Shrine. Send one dragon type monster from the deck to the grave. And if it's a normal type monster, you get to send another dragon type to the graveyard. And this only works once per turn. Next card over here, Decoy Dragon. So basically, if this card is attacked, I get to special summon one level 7 or higher dragon type monster from my graveyard, and that takes the attack for it. Trade in, discard one level 8 monster to draw 2 cards. Darkstorm. Basically, if I normal summon this, I attribute a face-up spell or trap to destroy all spells and traps on the field. So basically, this is a walking, talking heavy storm. Assault Wyvern. If I attack something and it manages to get killed, I can attribute it to special summon a dragon from my hand or graveyard. Gotta have to take a breath for that one. Oasis of Dragon Souls. Special summon basically I call the Haunted with a little twist. Also, some of these cards repeat in this deck, so I'm not gonna explain the same card twice or multiple times, because I have 3 copies of many monsters. I'm not going to do that to myself. So, yeah, I get to special summon one monster in my graveyard in defense mode, but it becomes a worm type when that card leaves so when this specific card leaves the field, so does that monster, and vice versa. Yeah, you're a Decoy Dragon. Call the Haunted, special summon a monster from the graveyard if this card goes to grave, or if that monster that was special summoned, so it's basically a waste of Dragon Souls, except it doesn't change the monster to revive into a worm type. Archbrave and Dragon Shrine I already said. Call the Haunted I already said. Oh god. Ah, damn it. I had these all organized a while ago. Fucking hell. And my personal favorite of the ace of my deck, Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand. Yep, look at it. So, it says, since the camera started to focus now, say, if this card is special summon from the graveyard, I can target one monster my opponent controls or is in that graveyard and banish it. If I do, this card gains an attack equal to that monster's rank/level times 100. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, I can target one level 7 dragon type monster in my graveyard, except for Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand, again, to keep stuff from being broken out on the ban list, because fuck the ban list, and special summoning. Also, with this one, it doesn't matter whose graveyard it is, so if someone wants to contest that with you, you can show them this video and prove them that they're fucking wrong. Anyway, that's another trade-in. I'm not explaining the same card twice. Here's Keeper of the Shrine, if my camera would freaking focus. Oh, damn, I love this song. Man, I'm loving this song right now. Basically, if a dragon type, for this one, since this is a really long text, I'm just going to explain the gist. If a dragon type monster would be destroyed, I can special summon this from my hand or graveyard. Also, this thing has 2 tributes for a dragon type monster. Again, another one with a decently long text. So basically, when I activate this, I can negate one effect monster's effect, either myself or my opponents. I can do the same thing if I banish it from the graveyard. Arcbrave already did. White Knight. Here we are. Oh dear God. I'm gonna hate myself for doing this because I'm gonna mess up the order of all my damn cards. With White Knight, basically during either player's turn, when I spell a trap card that targets this card is activated, I get to negate it. But if I do, I get to destroy it. So it's like an MST, except for if it targets White Knight specifically. Also, if a face-up monster I control is targeted for an attack, I get one spell trap card that I control to the graveyard, and then change the attack target to that card. So really good for being a wall. Dragon Ravine, I'm only able to use one of these effects anyway, so what I use this one for, since I don't have any Dragoonities in this deck, obviously, if you've seen any of my duels or anything, I just use this to send one dragon type monster from my deck to graveyard, but at the cost of discarding one card from my hand. Then here's Galaxy Eyes, a close contender to Divine Dragon Lord Felgrand in this deck. This is really good for like anti-XYZ. So there's that. So yeah, so first line is basically just another way to special summon it. So if there's a monster with 2 monsters with 2,000 or more attack, I get to special summon them by tributing them. Oh my god, I need to take a breath. And also during the battle step, on either player's turn, I get to banish both monsters. Well, this card and the monster it was attacking, but it comes back during main phase 2. If it's an Xyz monster with material, then yeah, it takes away, obviously the material is taken away, and it gets 500 for each material that it had. And oh god, going to the next one. Oh god, I'm gonna hate myself for this one. So now here's Return of the Dragon Lords, my favorite spell card in this entire deck. Too bad I don't have more of it. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Anyway, what this thing does is I can just target one level 7 or 8 dragon type monster in my graveyard to special summon it. Also, if a dragon type monster or my dragon type monsters were to be destroyed by a card effect or by battle, I get to banish this card instead. So really good lifesaver. Ha, like the candy. Anyway, here's Herald of Creation. Pretty simple. Discard one card to target one level 7 or higher monster in my graveyard and send it to my hand. Really good for those tight pinches with Arcbrave over there. Here's another Dragon Review. Not going to explain that one. Going over here to Guardian of Felgrand. the axe-wielding guy who looks like a badass. But personally, I love swords better. So Paladin gets my... well, when I get over to Paladin of Felgrand, he gets my vote. I'm just gonna say that now, because you probably already knew by the time I got over here. So now, what Guardian's effect is that I get to equip a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from my hand or graveyard. Thank God my camera started to focus. And it gains half its attack points. And I can get to tribute this card and another monster to special summon a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster from my graveyard. Here's Red Eye's Darkness Metal. And it's gonna do is basically I get to banish one dragon type monster from my field, special summon it from my hand. Well, I can use Call of the Haunted to bring it back if I wanted to. And yeah, so once per turn I get to special summon one dragon type monster from my hand or graveyard, except for Red Eye's Darkness Metal. Again, to keep it off the ban list. To keep it from being broken, since it's only limited by one anyway. Now, here's my second favorite spell here, Ruins of the Divine Dragon Lords. So, since it says a long text, I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just going to give you the gist. What this card does is that if any monster that is a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster is, well, this actually screws me over too. If any monster that, well, especially someone that wasn't from the graveyard, it gets its effects negated if it had an effect anyway. And once per turn, I get to send one of my monsters from the graveyard, well, not the graveyard, from my field to the graveyard, to bring out a Dragon Lord token. So one of these. Yeah, I keep all my cards in sleeves, so whatever. They don't get messed up. This one's edge is really bothering me, but whatever. Then here's Fiendish Chain. Really good for when I'm in a tight spot and my opponent's about to attack me, and it has a really powerful effect that's shutting me down. So what this card does is that I get to target one effect monster on the field. Its effects are negated, also it cannot attack. That's pretty much as it. Another trainer, not going to explain that one. Here's a very generic card, so for most of you older Duel fans who are out there, you probably already know what this does, but for the younger generation, basically if you decide to attack and I activate this card, all your attack position monsters are basically gone. Yeah, here's another Oasis, not going to explain that one again. Here's another Decoy, not going to explain that one again. And Paladin of Felgrand basically does the same thing what Guardian does, except for when it comes to equipping, I can do equip from my deck or my hand or my deck. So that's really helpful. And when it has a level 7 or 8 dragon type monster equipped to it, it's unaffected by other monster effects while it has the equip on. So that's really helpful in combination with Guardian or Dragon Knight of Creation maybe, or just Arcbrave actually is another hit. Well, all these are just repeats now except for this one, Divine Dragon Apocryph. And this basically does the same thing of what Herald of Creation does, except it's not limited by level, so it's just a broader scale. So I get to discard a card, then target one dragon type monster in my graveyard and add that target to my hand. Then Foolish Burial. Another simple one. Just send one monster from your deck to the graveyard. Pretty simple. Now moving on to the extra deck.